by showing them the best parts of the world and how they can have it all too, without offering them a glimpse into the reality of celebrity and influencers' lives. It has made women extremely selective and men extremely alienated. The social media issue. The problem with social media is that although you see into people's lives, you see not only do people post only the best things, but Instagram also feeds you the best of the best, the 1%. Comparison is a thief of joy, and it seems like in today's time it's impossible to avoid it. How it destroys men and women. So here's the issue with online dating. 1. You're trying to attract the attention of princesses who mostly go online to get their daily dose of ego boost from dozens of guys trying to slide into their DMs. They're all unicorns and princesses. They are all at the bottom of the heap. If they are princesses and unicorns, why are they using online dating services in the first place? I always wonder that. So, from a guy's standpoint, the issue with online dating is that it's a competition between 7 or 8 guys seeking the attention of one girl. How do you set yourself out from the competition? You think you have a good profile and have an education from a state university? The other guy will have his PhD from MIT. You drive a new Honda. The other guy will be driving a Tesla. You think you earn well. Wait until you see the other guy fly over the cities on his personal helicopter. You get the drift, right? The list is endless. So, for men, what this does is that it depresses them. It slowly starts to bite away their self-esteem, bite by bite. Self-esteem, and the confidence that guys have built over years of careful decisions and choices and money spent on clothes, shaving products, cars, hair products, and so on. I believe it's incredibly important to figure out the dynamics of online dating for men as well as women if you want to understand why it is a waste of time for men. The first thing to comprehend is that women copy one another online. Therefore, if they discover that one of their friends is succeeding with a particular kind of online personal ad, they are likely to give it a shot themselves. It is biased against men. However, online dating is currently evolving. Before Tinder, on websites such as OkCupid, eHarmony, or others of a similar nature, women would make a profile and receive hundreds of messages from thirsty men. Of the dozens or hundreds of women and men used to contact on the same sites, they'd hardly get a response. In this scenario, the men would have to put in all of their efforts in order to connect and get the chance to speak with a woman online. And women love receiving this kind of attention. I just saw an article that stated that most men swipe right when they see a woman on Tinder to maximize the probability of scoring a woman they can date. I decided to test this claim by following this advice to see what kind of responses I would receive. And sure enough, some of the least attractive ladies I had ever seen responded to me. And when I used my old technique, which involved exclusively swiping right on women I believed to be incredibly gorgeous, I only ever got 3 or 4 matches, despite having swiped at least 100 women. That is therefore the standard match percentage for guys on this platform. But if they swipe right on every woman they see, they will have a wider selection of options. With women, it is the exact opposite. They simply publish their profile, unwind, and let the swipes stroke their egos one at a time. It's crucial to realize that in online dating, women don't actually respond to your complete profile. If you check all the boxes for the kind of men they're looking for, only then will they reply. For instance, they'll swipe right if you're a certain height, dressed professionally, and display traits like being well-read and well-traveled. Only if you precisely meet the mental image they have thought of for the ideal man they would like to date. Only then. So the odds are literally stacked against men. Additionally, I assume that women in their mid to late 30s who are obese, have little fashion sense, or are simply unattractive, will also likely swipe right on every man. They are at the bottom of the market for female intimacy. If they're still having trouble finding someone, they switch to other dating services. It works for women. Women typically have brief bios on their dating profiles, and they frequently use the same material on all platforms. Typical characteristics like their love of animals and their dislike of one-night stands are included in their descriptions. Ironically, though, these women would be more than happy to have one-night stands with an attractive male who matches all of their criteria. In exchange for the possibility of having a passionate affair with someone they find attractive, they would abandon all of their so-called ideals and compromise their own ethics. Additionally, Women will begin to view the attractive man differently if he doesn't sleep with them during the first few dates, if only because they would already have formed an opinion of him and just want him for a brief relationship. Being socially acceptable is crucial for women everywhere they go, especially online. For this reason, they'll claim that they simply drink for fun, or that all they want is a partner who will love and commit to them. We all know they would likely develop a drinking habit and be willing to have a brief relationship with whomever they find to be really appealing. They also claim to be foodies and to enjoy fine cuisine. They appreciate a good book or a cup of coffee. With the exception of their photos, most of these profiles appear identical when you scan them. Most of the women you meet won't genuinely be interested in the things they mentioned in their profiles when you first meet them too. All they really want is a respectable internet identity and presence to lure guys in. In contrast, guys also have a few interests, including going to the gym, having pets, going on vacation, and occasionally participating in extreme sports. However, men are better at deciding what they want and less concerned with what is considered socially acceptable. It is destroying generations of women. Girls struggle to be true to themselves, to their reality, and to present that authentic version of themselves to the world, whether in person or online. If people actually write about what they are truly into, it won't be too horrible, I suppose. For instance, if a woman writes a book, practices mixed martial arts, or works as a researcher in a lab, I believe it is okay to make her identity known to the public. Guys gauge their worth based on how much women like them and how much they earn in contrast to other guys. Some guys don't give much thought to money. However, the majority of people get their value from the amount of money they make or the social standing they enjoy as a result of the riches and power they are able to accumulate. And let's not even begin to discuss how different women appear to be in real life compared to how they appear in their profiles. The majority of the women I've had the opportunity to date, and the ones I met online, weren't who they claimed to be in their online profiles. In other words, if a woman appears to be an 8 on social media, she is likely at most a 6 in real life. Women can improve their appearance on social media by using makeup and image-enhancing software. They can make their eyes appear bigger and brighter, change the form of their faces, shrink their tummies, and alter the color of their skin. They can edit and enhance the curves. And when they all of these things to enhance their digital appearance, there's no wonder the real-life image is much different, and often a reason for disappointment and lack of trust. For example, if I meet a girl that I found on a dating site for the first time, it would be incredibly disappointing for me to see that she looks different in real life. It would also make me doubt her character. I mean, why try to be someone else online when you're different in the real world? To me, this is equal to being dishonest. And dishonesty is something I don't value in women that I date. Social media has destroyed generations of women by showing them the best parts of the world and how they can have it all too, without offering them a glimpse into the reality of celebrity and influencers' lives. It has made women extremely selective and men extremely alienated. Thanks for watching Man Reacts. Show us your love and support by liking this video, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to the channel. Support us and help us spread support for men around the world. Do comment and share your thoughts. We're always up for a healthy debate and discussion.